Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and guess where I'm at? Oh, yeah, a tunnel. So when you, I'm in Rome, Italy, by the way. When you leave my house, most of the time I go through the Vatican Square. It's just pretty and nice and much nicer. Another way is to go this way. And so this is a tunnel, and so the Vatican is like right over there. And so you can go around. You know, I mentioned in yesterday's video that I usually go that way and it's a little longer. This is a little bit more direct, but this takes me over by the river a little closer. And then, you know, yesterday we crossed the river by going across the River of Angels, or the Bridge of Angels, sorry. And it's not really what it's called at all. That's what I call it. Or you can go through this tunnel. And this tunnel is going to take us to different places. So today I'm going to do a walking video of getting to the, that's a loud bus, of getting to the Forum and getting to the Olympic area where the Olympic Games were done, and to the White Cake, and to the top up there where Michelangelo designed it and everything else. But this is just a different way, and so this might take us by Fiore and a couple other places. So we're leaving the tunnel, and you can't see out of the tunnel. Oh, it's so nice not to have to yell at you. But so this is just another walking tour, and it gives you a different aspect of Rome. And here come more cars, and you can see the trash. Did I mention the trash problem? Yeah, like disgust everywhere you look. Anyway, Rome still has a trash problem even after my video, and I've almost got 1,000 views on that video, which is, to me, staggering. I mean, it's only been like a week, I think, maybe not 6 days, 5 days, whatever it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I don't think the trash is going to go anywhere, and I don't think my video is going to mean anything. This over here on the left is still part of the Vatican. You see all that wall and stuff? That's the Vatican wall. The Vatican surrounded, the city is. How you doing, man?
Ooh.
And thank you. How you doing? So anyway, wow, he likes my camera. That's cool. All right, I'm dancing. Okay. Anyway, neither here nor there. Oh, a butterfly. Where was I going with all this? This is just a different way to go. So come with me, and I'll just show you more of Rome and more unique places. And you can see the churches. I mean, they're just everywhere. One time I did a video of going to Campo Fiore, and I'll go a different route this time. I think I'm going to take us over to, what's that little place? It's the cat sanctuary. And I'll show you the cat sanctuary, but that's also a site. So instead of crossing the Bridge of Angels, we're crossing the Bridge of Blah, whatever it's called. Bridge. Look, an empty trash can in the middle of nowhere where nobody even goes. Maybe it's strategic trash cans. Okay, we're not getting hooked up on trash cans. And that's the view, the river, the Tiber. It's kind of mucky, ain't it? Slimy green blech. Yeah. And way over there you can see the Castle St. Angelo. How you doing? Yeah, Eric just says hi to everybody. And most of the time they just roll their eyes at you, or, you know, whatever. It matters not to a blade of grass whether it is eaten by a horse or a cow. Anyway. And what do we know about lights, traffic lights, when it comes to crossing streets? If it's got a light on it, you have to wait for traffic. If it doesn't have a light on it, you can go anytime it's free and they have to stop for you. But this is one way, and after this red car, I'm busting. But it's red, Eric. I know. Damn American. We shouldn't say it that way. We should really say an impatient Eric. So this is a train spot. Lots of trains stop here, and that one from my front door goes right here too. So I could have ridden a bus for $1 and gotten to here. Is this church open yet? And it is. It has, I went down that way with you guys once before. I'm not going that way. This one has a unique thing inside of it. A statue or something. What was it? These guys. But this one I thought was cool. It's not a bad church. But there's nobody here. Somebody's doing this, over there.
Veramente santo sei tuo Padre, tutte di ogni santità, ti preghiamo santifica
Exit that way. I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. Eric. Okay, I just thought those statues are always cute, and I haven't been in there yet this trip, so I figured I'd go look. Okay. So again, we went that way before. I mean, there's 50 streets to 50 places, so we're not doing that. We're going this way. And this is going to take us right next to the busy street. So there'll be some traffic and some road noise and everything else, but it takes us by a lot of great buildings. And I like great buildings. And it's supposed to be 97 today, and it feels like 98, but the humidity is just drippy ooey. Oh, okay. They're usually not supposed to ride on the sidewalks, but I certainly don't want to get hit by a scooter or a bicycle. I'll get out of the sun here in a second. This is where I turned last time with you guys, because we were going to Piazza Fornese and Campo di Fiore. Remember this spot? But we're going straight. I changed sides, but really we want to be on this side anyway, so it's a nice big old puppy. Hi, puppy. It's pretty buildings. There's a bunch of ick all over the place. Just tell me, Eric, we got it. There's a trash problem in Rome, and I'll try to stop filming it and try to ignore it. It's hard to ignore sometimes. There's a church right here on this left in this little square, and it's really pretty too, but we're not going there today. And I like this little square with the statue. They need to trim some of that stuff back, don't they? Oh, puppy. Oh, a poo picker. Thank goodness. Grazie. It's nice when they'll pick it up. You see the big church over here? And it's open too, but we're on a mission. So on yesterday's video, everybody, when you watched it, for those that watch my videos regularly, all 22 of you, was that video okay? I had to, I tried to cut it down as fast as, or as small as I could get it, but even if I tried to keep it 4K, it came out to be like over 4 gig and it just stops working. So I ended up cutting it way down, like 720 by, 600 or something silly. For all of you that don't know, that's just the size of the resolution, and the better the resolution, the more pixels, or the more memory, the more everything. So, was that video okay? If it was okay, I probably will go back and do a CC and cut it down to the same resolution so that it's one video, and then repost that too. So if you're watching, jot something down. Tell Eric that video sucked or that video is okay. Or if you even notice a difference. Maybe you don't even see the difference. And knowing YouTube, they probably slice and dice it anyway to fit their needs. Okay. When it's little narrow things like this little sidewalk right here, I have to be really careful too, because buses come by and they have mirrors that stick out a good foot from the side, and so I've heard of people getting hit by a mirror, and that could be pretty nasty if it smacks you in the back of the head. And that's a bus lane, by the way. There's a coffee shop with a marijuana leaf. That's the Jamaican blend coffee. Ba-dum-tsh. And I think that's Campo Fiore right over there. Here's another statue in another church. In a Museo di Roma. I'm not a big museum guy. I guess you know that by now. Hoo-ha, it's hot. Yes, so that's Campo di Fiore down there, and you can see the building for Farnese too. Plaza del Farnese, whatever it is. That guy's cologne smelled good. And these, like, so this is a private building, so you really can't go into these places, but I took a picture yesterday, and they just have these amazing statues in them sometimes, so they're very cool. And amazing roofs, ceilings. But we're moving on. So I think there's a lot of stuff in Rome that you won't even see or even know it exists unless you're like looking for it and know somebody that knows somebody that tells you where it's at. And if you go left here, you can get down to the Pantheon and to Piazza Navona. And we know what right is, but straight ahead is where we're going. And here's a huge church. And we'll stick our head in there if the door's open. I'll pass these people here. And is it open? I don't think it is, but it is not, I don't think. Yeah, that's a big church there. So see how this intersection has no sign over there, no red light? They have to wait for me. Most of the time they do. Shade is wonderful. Okay, so here's our first spot, and I'll try to find a plaque that'll tell us what's what here. But it's got the Sanctuary of Kitties, and I know they aren't treated the best, and they've kind of sick kitties and kitties with problems. See all the people over there across the street? And I think the plaque is on the other side. Is this Caesar's place? Is that what this one was? I'm gonna cross. But these are ruins from way back when. Wow, it looks like they're redoing them. You know, when you see scaffolding in there. It's pretty amazing. You can see straight in front of me is another church, and there's another church over there. Yeah, they're redoing all that stuff, so. But if I remember, the plaque showed even kind of what it looked like. Oh, here we go. Information. The evaluation of the sacred. Yeah, Largo Argentina. That's what this is called. Largo Argentina. But I know there's another placard around here. So there's cats. Meow. Hi, friendly kitty. Meow. It's all covered up. Okay. Largo Argentina. And it's funny. Beer bottles, beer cans, soda cans, and a trash can. And a box of beer. I don't think it is people motivated. I think that they just can't, or maybe those trash cans got emptied at one point and they were full and so they couldn't be filled. Demolition, does it tell you when this was done? Devastated in 80 AD. Oh, here we go. Maybe 242 BC, 290 BC, 3rd century temple was built. Yeah, it was built probably dedicated to the goddess Verona, the cult originally from Sabina. Can you guys get all that? There's no way, huh? I'll pause for 2 seconds. And that's what it used to look like. But anyway, neither here nor there. Off to the races. Oh, I can see the top of the cake from here. And I can see the big bus stop down there. Oh, the breeze feels wonderful and the shade feels wonderful. How far have we gone now? So this is 1.6 miles. And look what they did to that building to shear it up. They put all those side things on there. And that obviously used to be a temple of some kind. It's got pillars. Three wide makes it hard. Thank you. I didn't wait for him, and I had a red thing. So my bad. Grazie, grazie. And there's the cake. And it doesn't, it's just not its name. It's got some other name. It's also a big bus stop. Oop. And look, money. Money, 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 money. I pick up money. Even a penny. My grandfather used to tell me if you're too rich to pick up a penny, then you shouldn't be rich. Alright, I'm gonna cross, but I don't want to get hit. So, there's the cake and the big buildings. And that square right there is the one done by, or designed by Michelangelo. And there's two famous museums up there, one on each side. That's also where the original, what are their names? Where the two kids are being fed by the wolf, breastfeeding or suckling off the wolf. Oh, I don't remember. But that's amazing up that way. But we're not going that way. We're going this way. And I'd like to cross, so I'm going to cross. And the church is amazing up there. And the statues are amazing up there. But there's some other stuff to see. I think I've taken you guys there once before. Or 7 times before. And my, it's just drippy. Sweat and nasty. I always thought this building was amazing. And you ain't going here, but it's not restored. But it's still pretty neat. And this is Temple of Bologna, or the Theater of Marcellus. But you can go in there. You have to buy a ticket, and it's not. I mean, it's always amazing to see, but. Hop on, hop off bus that's full. And a tour. Excuse you? Hello. Yeah, I don't know. Here, I'll cross. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they put these tours on these little sidewalks. Anyway, so that's that theater over there. Oh, sorry, no worries, boss. And you can see the ruins, and the whole thing is just, if you go look down in that hole down in there, it's just full of ruins and everything else. And this is a lot like the Colosseum kind of designed after that kind of thought, but it's certainly pretty. And more ruins. And they're really all over the place, truly. And you can see how they built that wall, that thing that goes at an angle right there on the side of that building, to shear it up so it's secure, so it doesn't fall in and stuff. Now up here is a temple. On the right that's famous. More ruins. And they're really pretty much everywhere. And so this one has a light, so I have to wait. And look at that tour. Gee, how many crickets. How many people can you get in a tour? Okay, so this one is, let's see if I can find it for you. The Temple of Portinus and the Temple of Hercules. I'll go on this side. And more ruins. Lots of ruins. And right up there you can see that temple up there. And it's really pretty much intact still, which is pretty amazing. And Green Line tours. Home or I Love Rome City tours. That is amazing, isn't it? So I think Hercules is the round one, and this first one is Portinus. And Hercules, yeah, Hercules is the round one, I think, which is after this. So that one belongs to Portinus. Is that cool? Let me see if I can zoom in a titch. Wow, that went a long way. Why did that go so far? Huh. That's pretty amazing. Wow. And then Hercules is the back one. Can I cross here? Let's see if I can cross here without getting killed quickly. I'll cross. Wow, wow. Wow. Portinus? But this one is Hercules, and I think it's cooler just because it's round. Most temples are pretty square. And there's, I think, so many things in Rome that these don't get seen as much. You know what I mean? You'd see the Colosseum twice before you saw this. That's pretty amazing. I wonder what it looks like inside. Staggering. Okay, so from here we have to cross the street again because we're gonna go see the lying mouth. That's what I call it. You stick your hand in there, and if you tell a lie, it bites your hand off. It's in that famous Clark Gable movie. Let's see if I can get across here without getting killed. And that's that building right there with the big tower. And you have to buy a ticket for this. I think it's like $10, but the only thing you get to do is you go see in this little church and then stick your hand in. But I have a video on this too. So if you're interested in seeing this, please follow up. Let me show you. And they usually have people doing it. See the stone? You see the mouth? But it's famous. Cool. But Clark Gable did this with some other lady. Cool. So that's that. And there's a line over here of people. And I think there's a sign on the front door, if I remember right. If it's not spray painted over or something. Huh. Can I go in the church? There's a horde of people. I think you can go downstairs if you pay the money. Yeah. Is it Hercules? Altar of Hercules. And that's downstairs, I think. It costs money?
It's offer, donation.
Oh, donation. Okay. Thank you. Well, we might as well see it. I guess I'll go look.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Oh, watch your head. So this is Hercules. Huh. The Crypt of Adriana. small and charming underground crypt was created by Pope Adrian in 772-795 under the prosperity of the Christian Cosmedian Church by digging the basement of the Roman building identified as blah 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 blah. Did you get all that? Okay. And then where is Basilica Santa Maria Hadrian's crypt? Was performed by the Pope in the 8th century within the, okay. And the thing over there in English, hit pause if you need to, everybody. But this one says, I guess you can't get to Hercules. The crypt was completely dug inside for a large core of tough blocks, which was identified as ôroːma Maximus Hercules in the Forum. Okay, and the excavation was demolished. Okay. Huh. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, I don't think you guys have ever seen this one, so exit. Stika. Push. Oh, that's a closed. Oh, and that's a closed. I thought it was pointing at that door, but I don't think it's pointing at that door. I think it's pointing at where I came in at. Whew, it's hot. Air conditioner. And that's the cool. Okay, well, let's move on. So, this next place is where we're going to stop at. So this video it's at 45 minutes right now. But this one is not Theater Maximus. What's it called? It's Olympic Stadium way back when, and there's really not much to it except a dirt ring that's laid out where you can kind of see where they would do Olympic stuff. And on the other side is the Forum. And I'm going to see if I can do my drone thing from this side and not ever go over the Forum, but be able to film the Forum and the cake and the Colosseum and all that stuff too from this point of view. Oh, they've got it all fenced off. Why do they have it fenced off? We'll see what we get up here. Oh, it looks like they're getting ready for a concert or a show or something, huh? Ah, a breeze. How nice. Yeah, that looks like exactly, oh, they're putting up scaffolding or something. So, right here, so the Forum is this area up here. That's Palatine Hill. And on the other side is the Forum as we know it, which is where all the government buildings were and everything else. And then this is the Olympic Stadium of old. So you can see how it's kind of round. They do the chariot races around that middle part, and they do their races in there in the whole 9 yards. but it looks like they're doing a concert. And I've seen this whole thing just filled with like a big stage on this side, and all the rest are chairs or standing room only. But all the hills are, you have to imagine that back in the day, these hills on each side would be covered with like seats, like bleachers, like Coliseum kind of bleacher things all the way around so that people could watch. But pretty amazing. Okay, everybody. Well, that's it for this walk, and I'll be back. Bye-bye.